Today we're going to be learning about how to do a scientific notebook. Usually we call this our scientific composition book, our science composition book, but we are going to start calling it a scientific notebook. So what you're going to need is your science composition book, which is now the scientific notebook. If you are kindergarten, pre-kindergarten, first grade, or second grade, you're going to need one leaf. If you are third grade and above, you're going to need two leaves. Notice they are very different. You're also going to need a pencil and some color pencils. And I just picked some that are going to fit the first leaf that I'm going to do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our composition book. Okay. To the next page that you have free. And we're going to put some headings on it. The first thing we're going to do is today's date. Today is the 28th of September. We're going to put leaves, is that what we're doing? Then we need to put where we got the leaves from. And this one's from Springer Park. You could be getting them from your backyard. You can get it from Spanaway Park. Maybe you got them at a tree by Albertsons. But put wherever it is you got your leaves. Okay? So what I'm going to do is we are actually going to be drawing this leaf. I didn't say tracing, I said drawing. So we need to really make some really good observations about our leaves. So if I look at my leaf and I'm looking at it very closely, I see that the tip is kind of cut off, okay? And if I look at it, it's kind of brown, okay? I notice that there's a vein going through it, and there's some of the small ones in there too. Oh, look, there's a little rip in it. And I saw a little rip up here too. There's like two of them up here. So I'm going to draw my leaf. Notice it's not really wide either. So if I press it out, it's not a wide leaf. So if I kind of curled a little bit today. Okay, so I'm going to draw it. So I'm going to put my little tip right here because it doesn't have the very tip. Then I'm just going to come down and go to the other side. Notice, oops, sorry. I'm putting my stem up here, okay? Then what I need to do is look at it again. So I got this big vein right here going down the center. So I'm gonna kind of match it up. Let's see if that'll focus. There it goes. Okay, and it kind of comes together. And I'm gonna draw it going all the way up. Okay, I have to look at it again. See those little veins coming here? I'm looking at them because the veins, sometimes they match on one side. And sometimes, let's see if we can get a clear view here if I be still. See, sometimes they don't really match up. Hey, look. So I got one here, but this one starts here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw some veins. I'm going to see if it comes all the way to the edge. So I'm going to pick it up, see if I can see this. Oh, they come pretty close, looks like, to the edge there. Ooh, they kind of split at the edge. Okay, so I'm gonna come up. Let's see if you can see that. Yep. So I'm gonna do one side. We're gonna just do it to the best of our ability. Okay. I'm going to the other side. I just said that it didn't look like they were quite matching up. So I'm going to offset mine here. Look at that. And see if it'll clear up here. There it goes. Then I saw that some of them came off. So I'm going to have some of them come off like that. See if it'll clear up. There it goes. Now again, this is just what you observe. What do your eyes see? not necessarily what my eyes see. So take a look at it again. I see some of them actually go to the edge. Okay, so I'll put some to the edge. There we go. There we go. See if it'll clear up. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if I see any other marks. Oh, remember I had those splits. Look like a rip. See that little rip in there? Little rip there. So I'm just going to mark those with a little dark mark. And I'm going to put one. I think he's more. Let's see. He's still towards the top. And he's kind of longer too. So I got these little rips. Okay, see if it'll clear up. Come on. There it goes. Okay. Then I had one down here, kind of in the middle. See that? So I'm going to do one. Looks like it's right about here. So I got a rip. And I'm just going to make them with a little mark there. Okay. Then I'm going to see if there's anything else on here that I see. Oh, look at those. See, I got those little marks here. So I got these little marks. Let me see. I'm just going to put, let me see, where are they? Down towards the bottom. So I'll put two little circles. And when I'm looking at it, actually, there's like those little dots. Different places. There's one here, and one here. Oh, there's several here. Right, see those? So I'm going to put those, but I don't think I'm going to do those after I color this. Okay, so I have my leaf. Let's see, focus, okay. So now I'm going to color. I'm going to kind of color it. It doesn't have to be exact, but kind of the color that it is. So this is looking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and color my leaf. Now I'm not going to color all of this leaf right here because that'll take a lot of time on this video, and I don't want to do that because I want you guys to get started on yours. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of show you what I'm doing, and then I'm going to show the one that I already did. Okay, so I'm going to color it. Oh, I like this shade. See if I can clear it up. Oh, there we go. So I'm coloring. We'll go past this area and show you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do with the veins, because the veins are actually a different color than the actual leaf. So you guys are going to do all your leaf. I am going to do part of the leaf so I don't make this a really, really long video. And I noticed I forgot my tan. So I got my little pencil case here. And I'm going to look for some tan in here. No, that looks a little too light, but I might have to go with that one. Oh, I think I want to try that one right here. So remember, I have these little lines, these little things here. Now, they look kind of a light green. Looks like the same color as the stem, actually. So here's what I'm going to do. My stem, I decided I'm going to make it, put some yellow on it with some green. So see, kind of make that light green color. See that? And when I continue that up, when I have the green, it'll have that nice light green color. Then I'm going to continue it down here. Let's see for the stem. So what I'm going to do with the stem here is I'm going to color it green. Color it green. I'm going to put yellow on top of it so it gets that nice light green color. Now again, this is what your eyes see, not necessarily mine, and that's okay. Oh yeah, I like that. I guess a light green for it. Now, if you actually have light green, you can actually use light green. Okay? And I think that's great. But remember now, we're looking at these little dots here. It looks kind of like the same color as this one. So I'm just going to color them in with this green right here. Okay, do you see that? So I have that light green. And if I had light green, I didn't see light green in mine. These are different color pencils I have. So that's what we're going to do. So if you're pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, and first and second grade, this is where you're going to stop. So you'll make sure that you color your leaf all the way. Put down any of those marks that you see. Oh, I see something here. So see, look at this. Let me show. See how there's a little brown at the end? So I'm going to take, there's where my brown is. Oh, let me turn it back over. I'm going to color a little bit of that tip brown. Look at that. I see a little line there. So the more detailed you get, the better. But it's okay. Do your best, especially if you're pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, and first grade. So I'm going to finish, you'll finish coloring that whole leaf. Okay? And then put the little distinguishing marks. And I'm going to show you one that I already did. Oh, just a second. Okay. That you can see that I did. So there's the leaf that I did. Okay? It has all those little markings on it. And I forgot to do, oh my goodness. I like that brown at the tip here that I didn't see at the time when I did this. Clear up the video. There we go. And that little line. So again, pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, first and second grade, you are just coloring the leaf, then put all those little markings that you see, okay? If you are, and so that's all you have to do and finish coloring your leaf. So if you're pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, you can go ahead and stop the video. If you're second grade, or third grade and up, we're gonna continue. Notice that I made some notes about what's going on. So here, notice, at one time I thought they were tan, but they're kind of like the same color as the stem. I have tan spots. I put the line rip. I know this came from the rhododendron leaf. Okay, there is the rip up here. And then I noticed that it lost its point in its brown, because usually this leaf has an actual point, but it lost it. So if I look at this again, see how it lost the point? So that's why I put lost the point. Okay, so let's let it clear up again. Okay, so you're going to continue coloring yours, and then you're going to actually make notations about the different things about your leaf. Okay, I also did a second leaf. So this was my second leaf here. Okay, so I drew it. Notice this one has a lot of details in it. I don't know if we can see it on here. See, look at all those details. Now if I get really close, I got all those little tiny veins. It's got all these little pointy things here. Look at how all the different colors on it. Okay, so what I did is I made all those notes. So I said, looks like a maple leaf. Don't know if it is, but it sure looks like it. It has green and orange, maroon. It has a black spot. Oh yeah, look at this. See that black spot right there? Surrounded by like kind of orangish yellow. So I did that. See the black spot? Okay. It has red. It has many points on the edges. There's so many of these little points on the edges. Look at all those points on the edges. Okay. So I noted that. Okay. So this is what you want to do. So part of, oh, let's see if it'll come back into focus. Come on. Let's see what it's going to do. Oh, there it goes. Part of the scientific notebook is you're making drawings according to what you see, and you're making notations about what you observed. And that's really important in our science book to be scientists. So I hope you will have a good time doing this. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me.